You're 35,000 feet in the air, cruising over the Rockies, and the pilot just walked past you toward the back of the plane to grab a coffee. Nobody's flying this thing. Or that's what it feels like. But here's the assumption that's completely wrong. Autopilot isn't some futuristic AI making decisions. It's not flying the plane the way you'd imagine at all. So what is it actually doing up there? Welcome to Learn Something New today. And trust me, by the end of this one, you're never going to look at a smooth flight the same way again.
This goes back to 1914. Lawrence Sperry, a 20-year-old American inventor, stood up in the cockpit of a biplane over Paris, raised both hands in the air, and let go of the controls in front of a crowd of stunned judges. The plane kept flying straight. He called the device a gyroscopic stabilizer. It won him a safety prize. The core problem he was solving wasn't convenience, it was survival. Early pilots were dying of exhaustion on long flights. Autopilot was literally a lifesaver before it was ever a luxury.
So how does it actually work? Think about cruise control in your car. You set a speed, and the car adjusts the gas to maintain it. Not because it's thinking, but because it's constantly measuring and correcting. Autopilot is the same idea, just running on 3 axes at once instead of 1. Here's what that means. Your car only moves forward or backward in speed. A plane moves in 3 directions simultaneously. Pitch, which is nose up or down, roll, which is wings tilting left or right, and yaw, which is the nose swinging side to side. Autopilot is managing all 3 of those constantly, at the same time, the whole flight. It does this using sensors, gyroscopes, accelerometers, GPS, air pressure readers that feed information into a flight management computer, dozens of times per second. The computer compares where the plane is to where it's supposed to be. Any gap? It sends tiny correction signals to the control surfaces, those flaps on the wings and tail, and nudges the plane back on course. The pilot sets the destination, altitude, and speed. Autopilot just holds the line, relentlessly, without blinking.
But here's what nobody tells you. Autopilot isn't actually flying smoothly. It's constantly crashing in tiny, tiny increments and correcting itself before you ever feel it. Every few milliseconds, the plane drifts, wind pushes it, air pressure shifts. The plane starts to roll a fraction of a degree, and autopilot catches it and pulls it back. It's not maintaining balance. It's recovering from imbalance so fast it looks like balance, like a tightrope walker who never stops making micro adjustments but looks perfectly still from the audience. And here's the kicker. Human pilots can't do this. We're too slow. Our reaction time is too long. Autopilot is actually more precise than any human could physically be. The pilot is there not to fly, but to decide.
Next time you're on a flight and it feels glassy smooth, you'll know that's not nothing happening. That's thousands of corrections happening invisibly every single second. The pilot isn't sitting there doing nothing. They're monitoring systems, making judgment calls, ready to take over when autopilot hits something it wasn't built to handle, like an emergency, bad weather, or a weird situation nobody programmed for. Smooth flying isn't absence of chaos. It's chaos being managed faster than you can perceive it.
If this one surprised you, hit that like button. It genuinely helps more people find the video. Subscribe to Learn Something New today for a new story every week about the hidden science behind ordinary things. We'll see you in the next one.